Hello everyone, welcome back. Abundant Health and Wealth on Facebook and on Instagram, Health and Hydration. So someone asked me if I would talk about two of the premium waters. One of them is Smart Water and the other one is Fiji water. I want to start with Smart Water. This is basically distilled water. It says right on the label. And then what they do is they add calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, potassium bicarbonate, and ozone back. So let's talk about that just for a minute. When you distilled water, it makes it acidic. And the way you can make it alkaline is by adding minerals back into it. Specifically potassium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate is baking soda. So this is very similar in terms of baking soda. It can make the water alkaline. It also adds potassium, which gives it a nice kind of sweet taste. The magnesium chloride, magnesium and calcium are really important for the bones in the body. And then calcium chloride is interesting. Calcium chloride is actually used as a de-icer on roads. So when you see them spraying that liquid on the road so that they don't freeze before a snowstorm, that's calcium chloride. So I don't think I'd really want that in my water. There's better ways to get calcium in water if you've taken it out. But ideally, you don't want to take the minerals out in the first place. You just want to filter the water, take out the chemicals and the pesticides, the chlorine, and leave the minerals in. So that brings us to our second water, which is Fiji water. Fiji water is a lot better in respect to that basically it's mountain spring water. They don't do anything to it. It's got all the minerals in it. They haven't steam distill it or run it through reverse osmosis. So if you're going to drink bottled water, it's a much better option to drink this than this. However, then they put it in a plastic bottle. We've all read articles about how plastic leaches microplastics into the water and into our food. Ideally, if you could drink this in a glass bottle, that would be best case scenario. And then lastly, we're going to compare Kangen water to these two, see which ones are alkaline and which ones have a charge. We'll show you a negative charge is actually good in the body and a positive charge is oxidizing and aging. So we'll pour some of these. We'll start with Fiji water in a glass and we're going to test the ORP reading for each of these waters. This is my ORP meter. Basically, if you see a positive reading on the meter, that's a liquid that's oxidizing you. And a lot of people have said to me, well, I don't understand what oxidizing is. Oxidizing is the aging process in our body. So when you see those wrinkles, brown spots on our body, that's the aging process. If you compare it to like an apple, when you cut the apple and the air gets at the apple, that's also the oxidizing process. So we'll turn the meter on. If the reading is negative, that acts like an antioxidant. So we'll start with Fiji water, see what it comes up to. Here's the thing. So it's reading about 258. When you take good mountain water and sit it in a bottle, it's almost like taking really good water and putting it in a stagnant pond. And whenever water's stagnant, it becomes more and more acidic the longer it sits. So even really good water, when it sits in a bottle like this for a long period of time, turns into water that's not so good for us. Now we'll take the Smart water and ironically pretty much the same reading, about 250 something, 53, 54. Again, oxidizing in the body. Smart water, great packaging and labeling, but not so smart to put it in your body. Then we'll take the Kangen water and you can see minus 675, strongly antioxidizing. So that's basically slowing down the aging process in the body. It's counteracting the oxidation that we experience in our environment, air, water, pollutants. So this is great for basically keeping you young looking. So let's go to the pH test. We'll throw some in the Fiji water. I'm guessing because it's mountain water, it's going to be slightly alkaline, and it is. The blue colors, anything from green, blue, purple is alkaline. You can see from the chart. And then now they've added, as we said, potassium carbonate, but even by doing that, that's so acidic that the water is still, it's barely alkaline. That's basically neutral, pH 7. Then we do our Kangen water. You see that's purple, it's 9.5, big difference. You want to have water that's alkaline because that helps balance out the acidity we get through diet and pollution. And you also want to have water that's got a strong negative charge because then it acts like an antioxidant. I've read various things that basically say drinking 1 glass of Kangen water is equivalent to eating pounds of blueberry. That's how powerful it is. So if you have the option, stay away from these. Kangen water is a much better option in terms of maintaining health and keeping the body in a balanced state. Thanks for watching.